Hey guys, this is Thanos Retro Gaming here, coming at you today with a little bit of a profile video for you guys. I know you guys don't know too much about me, so I'm just going to give you a little insight. My name's Jack, I'm 22 years old, I live in Australia, and as you can see behind me, I'm a big retro game collector. I've been doing it for over 2.5 years, and it's really fun to me. I love collecting, and my collection's quite small, but I've collected a fair few rare items, and also it's just fun and I enjoy it. So anyway, today I'm going to bring you a video of my top 5 favourite games, and ranging from platforms from PlayStation 2, SNES and PS1. So here we go. Number 5 is Tony Hawk Skateboarding. So I'm a big skateboarder myself. Obviously I'm going to love the Tony Hawk games. The reason I love number 1 over number 2 is just because it's a bit more nostalgic. You really have to be creative with the combos you can do in this game, because you can't do spine transfers, you can't walk, you can't revert even, I don't think. So yeah, it's pretty tough, but still it's a fun game and I enjoy it. So that's number 5. Number 4, Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. Yes, pretty much everyone's favourite game on the NES, right? So much fun. I mean, how can you not love this game? It's just a perfect game. When I first got into retro game collecting, one of the first games I got for my NES was this. And I never actually played it as a kid because all I had was Super Nintendo, so I never really got to play this. Kind of on the Super Mario All-Stars. So technically, yeah, I did play this as a kid, but not the actual version. But yeah, I love it. It's a fun game. Number 3 is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw on PS2, the first one. I freaking loved this game as a kid. I started watching wrestling when I was 9, in 2004. For you wrestling fans, I'm not sure if you remember the episode of Raw in 2004 where Kane squashed Shawn Michaels' throat with a chair. That's the very first thing I saw in wrestling, and it scared the shit out of me. So, I back then I thought wrestling was real, and then I realised it was scripted. But yeah, anyway, I'm a massive wrestling fan as well as skating and retro gaming. So, yeah, back to the game. It's just insane game. Absolutely love it. It's my favourite wrestling game. Great storyline. Great selection of superstars. Yeah, it's just how it introduced the match tactics. Fight clean, fight dirty was just awesome, in my opinion. Definitely. Yeah, number 3. Number 2, and this one's very nostalgic for me. Donkey Kong Country 1 on the Super Nintendo. I grew up with this game and I remember playing it as a kid. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, when I first got into retro game collecting, the first console I got back is my Super Nintendo. And like a couple of days after I got my Super Nintendo, I got this game. It's in perfect condition, and I actually got it at a thrift shop for about $35, about what it's worth, but it's probably my most perfect condition SNES game. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Perfect. Anyway, yeah, love the story of it. It's such an awesome game. Love the animals in it, like the rhino. What else? No, don't worry. But anyway, the snakes and the little beaver things and the bees. Oh, the enemies in this are pretty annoying, but it's a fun game. I never actually beat this as a kid. I could only get to like not even the end of World 2, and finally when I got this, when I'm an adult now, I finally beat it, so happy about that. And number 1, my favourite game of all time, Tony Hawk Underground. Yes, another Tony Hawk game. And in case yes, I've had this since I was a kid. I freaking Alpha Mega Sin, yes, I remember watching your rant, in case you're watching this, like 5 years ago about the stupid stickers that they do at GameStop. My local game store does it too, as you can see. It's annoying. Anyway, to the game. Fantastic storyline. Just the best storyline I've ever played in a skateboarding game. Perfect soundtrack. Perfect, like, create your part, create your skater, everything was perfect. Create goals for the first time, and the first Tony Hawk game that you could get off your board and just run around and, like, caveman and jump on houses and all that crazy stuff. It was awesome. I played this as a kid a lot. I remember renting it back in the day. Oh, it was so fun. And then as an adult, just play it. I love it. It's a fantastic game. I've got the strategy guide. It's best game ever. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That is my top 5 favourite games. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Alright, thank you. Donna's Retro Gaming, out.